Hey, what's up, YouTube? Thank you for coming back to my channel, EDT, eaudetreasure. I'm Steven, and in this episode, episode 74, I'm going to open this one up and give you my first impression of this, which is this is a hidden gem. So a couple videos before this, episode 72, I did a fragrance haul, what I called an Indian fragrance haul, meaning I bought it from an Indian seller on eBay, seller based in India, and I got these three fragrances. I opened this one up already and tried this one out, Derby Clubhouse from Armani. And this is just basically a lavender scent, barbershop type scent. So imagine Limal without the mint and the vanilla. It just lavender. So this one is just the lavender with a little bit of very, very light spices in the background. To be honest, it's not very strong at all. It's a light lavender with some spices, and the performance for me is very weak. It's just kind of, a few hours, you kind of have that fresh lavender feel to it, and that's it. So for 20 bucks, to me, it's just like something you might get at a drugstore, like a fragrance that has lavender in it. It's very basic, but if you want just a basic lavender scent for 20 bucks, you can find this on eBay. And yeah, it's not that bad. It's just don't expect anything really awesome. I prefer Limal. I'll take a Limal over this any day. And then this one, I haven't opened this one yet. This is Armani Legacy. This is a clone of Chanel Platinum Egoist. So maybe I'll make a video when I open this one up. I'll just do this one for now. So what is this? This is called Flavia. Flavia is the brand. Flavia Cygnus pour Homme. And Sterling Parfums makes Flavia. So it's basically Armani, same company that's making this. But I saw a YouTube video about this like 4 years ago. And it's been on my radar for 4 years. And I finally have it in my hand because when I was buying this stuff, this was also offered by the same seller. And I think it was 25 bucks for this. And I'll ask the YouTuber, his name is If He Shares. And if he says, okay, I'll put a link to the video in the description where he talks about a whole bunch of hidden gem, cheap fragrances. So he's a pretty good YouTuber. I like his stuff. He has over 20,000 subscribers. And I just like his stuff because he orders and reviews a lot of these cheap Middle Eastern fragrances like Armani and Latafa and stuff like that. He was doing that years ago before all the other guys were doing that. And everybody's caught up now. They always, Gent Scents, Chaos Fragrances, all these channels, they show you the great clones right away. But this guy, If He Shares, was doing that a while ago. And he said that this is amazing in that video. And in the middle of that video that's linked below, he just says he can't describe how great this is. From the bottle to the juice inside. He says that this is a clone of Carolina Herrera VIP Black. I've never smelled that before, but it piqued my interest. And this hobby, it's just curiosity killed the cat with everything. And with this hobby, man, I've just spent tens of thousands of dollars probably in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years or so on this hobby, and a lot of that is just curiosity. So this is a true blind buy. I have no idea what it smells like, except he likened it to something like really, really good. It has like a Coca-Cola or like a very fine tea scent, and they're totally different. I don't know what he's talking about, so that's the curiosity of it. I gotta see what he's talking about. So let's open this one up. Cygnus pour Homme. Let's check it out. I'll open it up and tell you what the notes are in a second. Okay. Let's check out the box really quickly. All kinds of, I guess this is Russian. Arabic. Anything here? No. Cygnus pour Homme. Eau de parfum. All right. 100 ml. Flavia parfum. There's the top, it's an F. And there is a batch code on here. Oh, there's some information right there. So you can see it. Batch 208528. Production date is July 2022. So it expires 5 years later. Fragrance made in France. So you can still buy this. And I went online. The problem with this one, guys, there's nothing on Fragrantica about this brand, Flavia. And this one is not on Fragrantica at all. And I searched the internet. Base notes, nothing. Amazon, 2 reviews that are positive. There's just nothing about this at all, except for that YouTube video I mentioned. So that's it. Let's give this one a shot. Maybe it's a hidden gem. Maybe it sucks. I don't know. I'll try it out. I'll pause the video. I'll come back after it dries down, after half an hour or so, and I'll tell you how it is. So let's see if it's really cheap and crappy inside. The problem with a lot of these, you hear it shaking around in there. A lot of these Middle Eastern cheap brands, the bottle's not secure inside. And Latafa Assad, the video I just did, that's another one where the bottle just rattles around inside. So here it is. All right, now, I heard it has the video said it's a magnetic cap, and you can pick it up by the cap. It's not that strong. It is magnetic. You can't shake it, but... All right. So this little thing is supposed to keep it in place, but it gets pushed in like that. Really cheap design. All right. Okay. Let's check this thing out. It is a nice, stylish bottle. It's heavy. Heavy glass. It has that cardboard feel to it. You know, that, what do you call it? That corrugated cardboard feel to it. Let's look at the bottom. Same information, batch code and production date right there. Eau de parfum. All right, let me tell you about the notes of this before I try it out here. So the top notes are, hang on a second, let me focus this. Okay, top notes are apple, bergamot, and pineapple. The mid notes, sage, geranium, lavender, and the base notes, woods, amber, tonka, and moss. Sounds quite common, a lot of stuff has that. And the cap. It is a magnetic cap. That's pretty cool. And the sprayer doesn't have that logo on the top. That's right, this is not Armaf. Armaf usually has a little logo there. All right, now it's time to try it out. All right, so 4 years in the waiting. I want to say 4 years in the making, but 4 years I've been thinking about this one. It's finally in my hands. It's a cheapie. I love these cheapie. It's always like you're hoping to find something that's worth more than the price. 25 bucks. This, I don't know, this could be better than Office for Men. Let's give it a try. Let's see. So this hand, both these hands I had something on today. On this hand I had a Gucci Guilty Absolute. Took a shower after that and it's faded away since then. This one had Dolce Gabbana EDT. The parfum, Eau de Parfum, Dolce Gabbana, the one. And, of course, I sprayed that like 3 hours ago. And, you know, after 2 hours, it's long gone. So let's give it a shot. All right. Didn't have to prime it. Like it was ready to go. All right. So let's see. Let's... let it dry down a little bit and smell it. Okay, my initial first impression of this right away is Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. I'm saying that because it's sweet and it has a fruity sweetness to it that isn't, it's not any kind of berries, or it's not mango, or it's not anything like that, but it's more like, yeah, it's more like an apple sweetness or a pear sweetness. It says apple and pineapple and bergamot, but I don't get that. It's kind of like, it is like soda. It's not like cherry soda, but it's something like a very soft, how can I say? Yeah, kind of like an apple soda type sweetness to it. It is really nice, and it does fit in that category of like Versace Eros or Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, something for going out at night and smelling sweet and seductive. This is nice. I'm gonna have to give this a little bit more, some more wearing, just to see how it is and get some opinions from people on this. But for the price, $25, this is nice. What else can I say? Yeah, this really is impressive. I'm gonna let it dry down for a little bit of time here, and I'll come back and finish this video. All right, I'm back. It's been about a half hour, and that's about as much time as I can stand without using my phone. It's sitting here on the tripod. So I went over and I asked my girlfriend her opinion on this thing. It dried down a little bit. And she, you know, she's not a big fan of this type of scent anyway. But she did say that it just reminds her of a blue fragrance, kind of. She did pick up a little bit of the pineapple. She doesn't think it's fruity at all. She thinks it's more woody. But I look at it differently. I look at this as kind of a sweet, somewhat fruity, with undertones of woods and amber in the background. So that's it, guys. This is a good one in my opinion. If you like something in the realm of Ultra Male, I'm not saying this is like Ultra Male. I mean, I'm not saying it's the same kind of scent, but it's in that fruity, sweet, fruity, seductive style scent, with a background of some woods, some amber, tonka. I like this. I think it was a great buy for $25, 100 ml. I'm gonna wear this at night. I think this is good for night. Maybe cooler weather. Warmer weather, I would rather have something that's more citrusy. But I think colder weather at night, this is fantastic. I'm gonna try it out. And yeah, so that's it. That is my video for Cygnus pour Homme. And I would call it a hidden gem. Yeah, I think this smells great. And it smells like good quality to me. There are some reviews, a few of the comments in that video from If He Shares. Somebody said that it's a little bit on the feminine side because it doesn't have any dark notes. It doesn't have, for example, tobacco or patchouli or smoke or anything in there. So it, you know, some people think it leans feminine, but I don't. I just think it's fantastic. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Also in the comments, you can say hi and let me know if you like this kind of content, what I'm doing. What kind of content specifically would you like me to do more of? I make these videos just because I'm just doing what I like to do, basically, but I'm just curious to get some ideas from some of my my fans out there, some people that watch this. If you have any ideas for me, if you have any information about any of these fragrances on my channel that I forget to talk about, maybe you can, you know, teach me a thing or two, please do so. I always appreciate the engagement. Share my videos if there are any that you think your friends would like, or your Facebook groups or whatever. And I'm just going to keep making videos about interesting fragrances like this, or rare, discontinued, and vintage fragrances. Check my channel, check the video tab if you want to see more, if this is the first video you're seeing from me. And if not, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for coming back. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and yep, see you again.